The Russian hut is a house made of logs, in which the Slavic people have long lived. At that time, the ancestors of the Russians were domestic people, so their whole life was spent within the walls of this unique structure. The word hut comes from izba, which in translation from the Old Slavic language means house or bathhouse. Until the 10th century, Russian huts were built only of wood. The foundation of the future housing was the logs of trees, which were partially deepened into the ground to ensure greater reliability and durability of the structure. Then the base of the hut was completed. There were no doors or windows at the base. Instead of doors, there were openings up to 1 meter high. There was a stone hearth in the room, but since there was also no chimney, all the smoke left through the entrance hole. Initially, the floors in the room were earthen, but over time they began to be laid with wooden boards. Russian huts were gradually improved and eventually appeared the kind of Russian hut that is familiar to many, with windows, a door, and a Russian stove. There was only one room in the Russian hut, which the owners divided into several parts. An obligatory part of the hut was the stove corner, which was separated by a curtain. Recreation areas for men and women were also separated. All the corners in the house were lined up according to the cardinal directions, and the most important among them was the eastern, red, where the family organized an iconostasis. It was the icons that the guests had to pay attention to immediately after entering the hut. Arriving today in any Russian village, you will notice that a large number of houses are very similar. They are the end result of the development of the traditional Russian hut, but despite their similarity, each house still remains unique because of its individual design.